Forests cover roughly 30% of the land surface of our planet and approximately 70% of the land area of Japan. Through the ages, people's lives have been enriched and protected by the many gifts that forests have to offer us. Forests do more than provide the wood necessary in our everyday lives. They also protect us from natural disasters, provide habitats for a diverse range of living things, and support the environment of the earth, without which there can be no life. The Forestry and Forest Products Research Institute is the only national research institute in Japan that conducts a full range of research related to forests. The institute conducts research that gives us insight into how to protect, nurture, and use the gifts of our forests wisely. Protect forests. The institute conducts research on many functions of forests. Research on how to secure a stable supply of high-quality water resources examines how tree thinning and cutting affects forest water outflow volume. Large-scale experiments on how forests preserve biodiversity examine the impact on forest ecosystems from different types of tree retention when logging. We must develop methods that do not have a large impact on the environment to protect forests from disease and harmful insects. For example, smells are used to attract harmful insects to this log, thereby drawing them away from live trees. Because this method does not use insecticide, insect damage is reduced while keeping the impact on other organisms to a minimum. Research on climate change includes the investigation of the impact of global warming on the Earth's environment, and measurement of carbon stock volumes in tropical forests, and long-term observation of greenhouse gases. This is done in order to find ways to reduce the emission of greenhouse gases and protect forests. We also conduct research on disaster prevention and mitigation. By investigating the mechanism of natural disasters such as landslides, the Institute conducts research on how to utilize forests to prevent and mitigate disasters. Nurture forests. Growing healthy forests is very important in the creation of a safe, sustainable society using renewable forest resources. Researchers therefore use drones and terrestrial lasers to get an accurate picture of forest resources and are developing low-cost forest imaging technology. In order to grow the next generation of forests, the entire process, from logging to the planting of seedlings, must be made more efficient. This shows a research project aimed at developing technologies using specialized containers to enable efficient, large-scale production of high-quality seedlings. These containers allow the production of easy-to-plant seedlings with strong roots. Also, by carefully analyzing genetic information, we can understand how trees adapt to a wide range of environments, and we are now able to improve forest growing technology. For example, it is estimated that roughly 30% of the soil on the Earth contains materials that inhibit plant growth. However, it was discovered that eucalyptus trees can grow even in soil that contains aluminum, which is toxic to most plants. Understanding these mechanisms could allow us to raise trees even in harsh environments. We also conduct research on artificial cultivation of luxury foods, such as matsutake mushrooms and truffles. At the Forestry Breeding Center, research on tree breeding is being conducted, developing fast-growing, pollen-free varieties of Japanese cedar and other varieties. Use forests wisely. To use forests sustainably, the Forestry and Forest Products Research Institute is conducting research aimed at creating new wood processing methods and ways to improve our lives using the components of wood. We are conducting research aimed at efficiently processing and increasing the strength of lumber. For example, in order to produce high-quality construction lumber that does not shrink or warp, the wood must be thoroughly dried. New technology allows efficient and precise drying, even of difficult-to-dry Japanese cedar. Thanks to advances in wood adhesive technologies, it is now possible to build mid to high-rise wooden buildings. Wood has many applications and can be used for much more than just construction material. For example, wood from stumps left over after logging can be used to make food trays. Sawdust produced when processing wood can be put to good use by converting it into solid fuel pellets for use in stoves and boilers. Research on these types of processing technologies is supported by the Forestry and Forest Products Research Institute. Through research on the use of the component materials of wood, we have learned how to obtain many different raw materials by breaking wood down into its component materials. For example, methane gas, light and strong fibers, and plastics can be made from the component materials of wood. In order to use our research to benefit society, the Forestry and Forest Products Research Institute continues to strengthen our collaborative functions by working with corporations, governments, academic institutions, and citizens, and we share with everyone the results of our research and the new technologies we develop together. In addition, through our research and development activities, we will contribute to science and technology, government policies, socio-economic activity, and international partnerships. By nurturing a culture of responsible forestry, we will contribute to the formation of a sustainable society in environmentally sound ways.